Hey guys, so today I've got an exciting video for you. I'm going to be setting my eyebrows with eyelash glue. Now this is sort of a process that I've heard of for about a month now, and I thought it was an absolutely crazy idea to begin with, but I've been giving it a go now for a good few weeks, so I thought I'd share with you how I do it and also what I actually think of it. So if you're into beauty, fashion and lifestyle videos and you're new to my channel, then please do hit that subscribe button. You'll just get updated every time I upload a video. So if you are interested in doing this process, the things that you are going to need are, you're going to need a spoolie. Now this one is just on a Benefit brow pencil. The smaller the spoolie, the better. If you've got a too big a one, it can be quite hard and you get too much like glue on your brows and it goes too far up and it just destroys your makeup. So try to get it as small as you possibly can. You're going to need some sort of eyebrow product after. This is the Beauty Pie Super Brow Mousse in the colour, what colour? Baked Brown. It's a little bit red for me actually. It doesn't look red at all in here, but when I put it on my brows it is, but it works fine. You'll obviously need some eyelash glue. This is just from the Kiss eyelash set that I had. I just took it straight out and that one, it works perfectly fine. And then you also want like a brush or something round as well, because you're going to need this to roll your eyebrows up after putting the glue on. So just a makeup brush will do absolutely fine. Okay, so getting straight into what you need to do. So the first thing you want to do is you want to brush your brows up just to try and get them into a little bit of shape before putting the glue on, just really nicely with your spoolie brushing them upwards. You then want to go into your glue. Now you want to use as small amount of glue as possible. You obviously want enough to cover your brows, but you don't want too much because it can get too messy very quickly. So I would just use a small amount and you have to work pretty quickly with it. Once you have the glue on your spoolie, you then just want to brush them up, and you want to get the glue on there, brushing them up as quickly as you can, because you don't want to keep brushing it up too much because that makes the glue get a bit too sticky and then it gets the sort of latex stringiness to it and you get little bubbles, and that is never very good either. It can look quite ugly quite quickly and you can't really get rid of it without removing the entire brow and starting again. Once you have the glue on, you want to get your makeup brush or anything that you have that's round, and you want to then roll your brows upwards so that they sort of stick to your skin. You want to keep rolling it up. You do not want to use your finger for this, because as soon as you tap off, it kind of creates that stickiness again, and again it creates that latex to go bubbly, and you don't want to do that at all. So just try and roll them up and then remove, roll them up and remove, and that also stops your makeup getting destroyed as well. So you want to do exactly the same on the other side for that as well. So you want to brush through your brows, pop on the glue, really brushing them up and then rolling them up as well. And then you want to leave it to set for a good minute to 2 minutes just to make sure that the glue is set. Now I have heard other people using this technique and then putting powder over the top to set the glue. However, I found that didn't work for me. It kind of made my brows look really sort of grey and not pretty at all, and the powder stuck to my brows too much and you could just see it, and for me it didn't work. Give it a go yourself. You can always take it off if it doesn't work and start again and see what works for you. It didn't work for me, so I just skipped that stage. I then go into my brow product. As I said, I used the mousse from Beauty Pie. You can use any kind of brow product that you have. If it's a pen or a powder or anything you want to use it. It's absolutely fine. Just style your brows as you normally would. So I put my mousse on with a Zoeva angled brush, and this is a 322 brown line brush. You want to pop on a little amount. You need less than you normally would if you hadn't done this technique, because you can just see where you are sparse with your brows rather than just sort of filling them in everywhere. And you just want to do little tiny strokes upwards, creating the effect of a hair. So you want to brush upwards, and it just really nice. I like the fact that I use less product doing it this way. It always makes them look a lot more natural. So once you put the product in, you don't want to try and touch them too much to sort of blend the product out. Normally if I was just filling my brows, I would fill them in and then brush them up just to sort of make the product lighter. You can't do that with this, so you've got to be very light-handed first of all when you're putting it on. That is definitely something that I did wrong to begin with, and my brows look terrible. But yeah, that's it. It's really quite simple and it's really quick and easy to do. Just the thing to remember is just to use little product as possible, and it works really well. A few things that I really like about this technique is that my brows do stay exactly the same all day. They do not budge at all. One of the problems that I have noticed that it's easy to accidentally touch your brows too much. I sometimes like just touch them. I'm a touchy person. I touch my face all the time, which I know that you shouldn't do, but I do. And then sometimes I find that bubbles then appear on my brows from the glue because obviously it's still a little bit tacky. Also, because it's still a little bit tacky, I have dogs, and sometimes I'm like playing with my dogs, and then afterwards I go and look at my face and like their hair is like stuck to my eyebrow, which is obviously not pretty at all, and then it's quite hard to remove. So there are some really good pros and cons. I personally think that this isn't an everyday technique to use. It's fine if you're someone that doesn't touch their face, or if you don't have animals, then I personally think it'd be absolutely fine. But for me, it's more of a, if I'm going out or if I'm having a long day with friends, you know, that sort of thing, and I know that I want my makeup to stay on, or if I'm going out for the night, that sort of thing, then I think it's definitely a great technique to use. And it's something that I'm really excited about because I love the look of brushed up brows, and I've tried so many products out that just don't seem to work. So I'm very excited that this does work and it sticks my brows there all day long. So let me know below if you are going to try this out, or if you already have, and what you think of it. Let me know if you like this look. Do you like the brushed up brow look? Do you think it looks quite natural? Do you think it looks too much? Let me know below. And if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. See you later.